Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2, or day 3 actually, of the Scottish Open final round. Early groups out this morning, and this is the new hole 1. So the old practice area that we were using from the first 2 days is what we're using as the first hole today. So tee position just in the back at the sail flags, just down there. Big, as we look at it, left to right camber. You need to keep your ball far to that left hand side and try and get the ball to roughly where that Jabulani is. I've seen a couple of people already get their tee shot onto this golf green, so a real chance of getting an eagle or a birdie start on a par 4, and then the hole is tucked away nice at the bottom of this. And as you can see, I'm standing on a pretty big slope. So the first group that we are seeing play this hole, Gavin Marshall's giving himself a pretty good look at making his birdie, outside chance. I see Gary Farmer, and I think the other player in the group is Stephen Grant in the red top. So 3-ball this group, one player dropping out, but well, let's see. What we have seen so far, just watching the last couple of groups, this is pretty quick. Stephen Grant plays it onto the golf green. This is probably a sensible shot. Just needs that to slow up. Very, very good weight. Good shot. All about probably just trying, if you're not far enough to that left-hand side as we look at it, or the right-hand side from the tee, if you're not far off right, chance of making eagle is relatively limited. So trying to just lay up and give yourself a look at birdie is definitely the play from this angle anyway. Gary with a bit more pace. Ball settling nicely. He'll give himself an outside look at birdie as well. So 3 birdie chances here for the group. Could be a good chance. From here, it looks like that ball to me. But I'm about 20 feet up in the air. Gary Farmer towards the hole. Good pace on this. Oh, and that will show you how quick this green is. Nice first hole, but a challenge. Gavin Marshall for his birdie. Starts it right, ball's turning towards the hole. Oh, and he's leapt out as well. Very good effort, that putt. Bit unlucky. Read it right, just maybe a little bit pacey. Stephen Grant. Towards the hole, taps it towards and makes his birdie. Good start for Stephen Grant. Played the hole perfectly. Gary Farmer for his par. Towards the hole, makes his par. Good par putt. Good start to the day. Gavin towards the hole, finds his par as well. So this group's played the hole very, very well. Birdie, 2 pars. So we'll just walk down towards the hole and give you a better look at probably what you're likely to see. If you overhit that second shot, you could find yourself in all sorts of problems. Lots of heavy rough, lots of trees, and that'll just give you an idea of how steep that slope is. So you definitely don't want to be going anywhere near this. But the golf green, and then slopes down, so you'll see how fast this is with a pretty big. There is a pretty big slope towards the hole on that right hand side. It doesn't look great on the camera, this area. It's just dead, burnt grass. It's actually not that bad. Just not aesthetically pleasing. But they were seeing the next group coming down. Paul Mullen, good morning to you as well. Hopefully some good entertainment this morning. I'll go and try and get as much in as we can before I tee off. I think I'm off at sometime towards 11:15. I should probably know. So we'll certainly get a good hour or so in, and then a large part of the afternoon, once Gary Thompson's off, he'll film, and then hopefully I'll be off to then catch the last 4 or 5 groups where we might have a wee bit more split screen footage following the last few groups. So this is a very good tee shot coming up here. So these guys, this group, which contains Brian McMahon, for sure, Gary Thompson that I just mentioned. Who else have we got in this group? We've got Martin Little and Adi Ferguson, but yeah, we've got all 4. So Adi was in my group yesterday, played well, just a couple of holes caught him out, really, as it did for most people. Very challenging course, very quick. We've not had any rain for the best part of a fortnight, so for those that have played it, they'll know that it's like glass out here. For those that haven't, you can probably see from how scorched some of the grass is. It's very, very quick out here. But good fun altogether. A wee bit cooler this morning, 15 degrees at the moment. Not too much of a breeze. It is due to get pretty hot again. And if you're like me, make sure you put plenty of suntan lotion on and don't look like a red lobster this morning. Paul Bolton, good morning. Best of luck to you this afternoon. Defending seniors champion, Adam Piggott, good morning to you. Glad you're enjoying the coverage. Certainly going to try and get as much action in today as we can. Mick Eardley, who I could see in the distance, good morning to you. And Ozjan, hello from Turkey. I like to see that. We've had some fairly Turkish weather as well, I would say, pretty hot. So yeah, we hope to see some of you soon as well. COVID and not what pending, but I do believe 2 or 3 of our lads are looking to try and get to Turkey again this year. Martin Little towards the hole. This will just give you an idea how quick this is. Martin's hardly touched that. This is a good shot, but still leaves him a bit of a turny putt, a bit of a quick putt. So I think if you ideally you want to be this side of the hole, putting back up the hill, but will the ball stop? There's the big question. But Martin's given himself a pretty good look. Giving himself a pretty good look. Liam Kerr, good morning to you. And Claire, good morning to you as well. Best of luck to both of you. Claire smashing it yesterday in the ladies category. Smashing it in the amateur category as well, for that matter. Brian McMahon towards the hole. He's gone the more aggressive route, as Brian McMahon always will. One of my favourite players on tour. Always guaranteed some action. And just as I said a minute ago, that is a good shot. For me, that's an uphill putt. Gavin Logan. Well, just don't get caught watching too much of the coverage at your work. But you keep watching, mate. Scott Stazek says, good luck, Razvan Onchoyu. Yeah, good luck to him too. Gary Thompson. This has got a good line. Just going to fade to the left as we look at it, but he is going to give himself the ideal shot that we talked about. Uphill putt. Excellent shot. Alan Stewart, this is the new hole 1. This was the practice hole for the first 2 days, but we decided to take one of the holes out. Hole 4 was just causing... It was fairly unplayable by the end of the day, so we've taken that out and brought this hole in. A few changes on the course as well, but a lot of players won't have played this. AD, it's going to fade to the left. Good effort. Give himself an uphill putt for his par, I want to say, I think. So, Brian McMahon, 4 birdie. Putting back up the hill towards the hole. Ooh, and a bit more of a left to right turn than I maybe thought that had. Taps in his par. Good start for Brian McMahon. He did promise me that he was going to play second shot off the wall, so I'm quite upset. Adie towards the hole. Oh, good putt from Adie. Terrific. Stepped up, tapped it in. No nonsense. Martin Little for his birdie. Left of the hole. Expect this to be quick. Terrific putt from Martin. So it looked fast, but easy for Martin. Good birdie start. Gary Thompson for birdie. Towards the hole. Has it got the legs? Has it got the legs? Oh, it's faded away. Played the hole very well, though. Good par start. So that group, very good. Couple of birdies. So next group's not quite teed off yet. That group played that hole very quickly as they walk up to the hill to what was the first yesterday. It's now hole number 2 today. But the next group off is going to contain, or should contain, I will say, Richard Donaghy, Aaron McRae, Callum Kilman. Should be teeing off just about now, but we've got plenty of people watching. Yesterday was action-packed. Stuart Campbell leads the competition overall, 6 under, and that was with a double bogey on 18. Imagine what his score could have been. Leads by 1 shot, chasing pack 5 under, contains Mick Eardley, Ant Brolia, William Morrison, Gavin Howe in there. Then a couple of shots back, Stephen Cameron, Kieran Innes, Razvan, Irvin. A lot of players within a chance, and I think anybody that's maybe +2 has, from yesterday, has still got a chance of winning today with how tough the course is. Those players are 8 shot back, but there is a score out there on the course. So even the likes of David Quigley on +2, I wouldn't quite write him off. But what I want to know, who do we think is going to win? What's the predictions? What are the predictions? I'm going to suggest that somebody out the chasing pack is going to win this today, and my selection is going to be Joe McCourt. So this group just teed off, and I've just seen a pretty poor tee shot that's just tailed far off to the right-hand side towards the buggy path. And this might now be, I don't know if it's now a group of 2 or 3, but we're about to find out. James Firth. Now, that would be the comeback of the season. Not too sure what. I know Duffy found the course very challenging yesterday. But never know. Got to be in it to win it, as they say. Callum Parry says, good luck, everybody. Do you need a bit of luck around this course? But this group is down to 2 players, so we've obviously had a no-show, unfortunately, in this group. Don't know who that no-show was, but it was supposed to contain Richard Donaghy, Aaron McRae, and Callum Kilman, but one of those 3 has either pulled out or has slept in or has maybe had too much to drink last night. Who knows? This is good weight. So what this is showing, just with these two balls, you cannot afford to go this far to the right of the hole. As we look at it, left off the tee, you need to try and get your ball as far down this fairway as you can. Tough from this angle. So these two guys are going to have very, very quick putts. This is all downhill from here in terms of the shots. Hopefully not down. Hopefully not down in terms of action. Maybe see a couple of these sink in for birdie. Guys, if you want me to move out your line, just let me know. So this will turn, and it's fast. This is probably quick. That looks very quick. It probably does turn that way, but not when you hit it that fast. But he's giving himself an uphill putt. Still look at his part. Might need a marker on it. Maybe just mark that. Better weight on this. Don't know if it turns that far. Maybe it does turn that far. This is, oh, and it's just straight up towards the end. Great effort, that putt. Very good effort. Great weight, very difficult putt. Oh, it wiped its feet on the way in, that one. We just remark that ball. You can remark it yourself if you want it. Towards the hole, makes his par. So 2 pars in this group. There'll be nice quick pace to that group with the no-show. Hope you two get on okay, otherwise it's going to be a long round. So next up, what we'll do is we'll walk towards the tee box. Give you a look at what it's like from the tee. Bit of a sloped tee position, so not an easy tee shot. So this group, James Dick, Mike Mander. Who else have we got? Connor Wilson, Darren Sanderson. So, as we have a look at plenty of spectators out, people that haven't seen this hole clearly want to have a watch of it, see what it's doing. So there's the tee box. So it is on the slope. The tee box is this position, so it'll probably just give you a good idea of how far right you're going to need to play off the tee. So we'll have a wee look at it. James Dick's going to show us how to do it. No pressure. Strike.
Oh, big D.
Very good. That'll tail off to the left-hand side. Would use the slope. But for me, if you've got a right foot, you want your tee shot to be aiming towards there. Could be. That could be a decent shot. Maybe wanted a lot more pace on it, but I think that line is not bad.
Darren Sanderson.
Darren Sanderson next on the tee. Let's have a look at this tee shot then. That's a good line. I think that's the line. For me, that's the line, but we'll see. We'll walk down, we'll have a look. So this is going to show you that it's a pretty big strike from the tee box. But just give you an idea how far right you probably need to start the ball if you want to get it close to that golf green. It's a big hit from a sloped tee box. But these are pretty tough shots. So we'll make our way up to the slope. It's going to be Darren Sanderson to play first. So he's having a look. I think the play from where he is, just to get it down there, if you're beneath that hole, you've got to look. All you need to do is always give yourself a look at that birdie putt. This is very quick. It's not too bad. Gives himself uphill putt. Chance at making birdie, outside chance. James Dick. Better line. What's the pace like? He's going to leave himself that putt that we saw a minute ago, that devilishly fast downhill putt. That's going to be key, how he's going to hit the weight. Connor Wilson up next. What's Connor going to do? Is Connor just going to play the safe way? Or is Connor... That doesn't need that. I just heard Connor say, I don't know what I'm going to do here. So let's see what he does. He's obviously got an idea in his mind now. But I don't know if that's got enough pace. And that is going to be tough. That's going to be very, very tough. Fast. And what we have seen is this straightens up towards the end.
Oh, missed it miles. Wow.
Yeah, that's very, very quick. Big uphill putt from there. But that's probably just about James to play first, I think. That'll need a marker on it. So, as we've seen, one putt from probably a little bit further back, but this is fast. Towards the hole. Does this turn that way? Does turn. I'll tell you what, he's had a very, very good weight on this putt. Just slight misread, but terrific weight. Very tough to judge that weight on that top. Just going to take his time to tap this in. So 4 for James, par start. Darren Sanderson, 4. It's birdie. Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Just shy. James. 3 for 3. 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 3 for 3
I've not hit that again. Wow.
So takes his bogey. Corner. So, Blake Cavender, good morning to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Watching us from down south. We're still getting some foot golf in, mate. Former World Cup star. That's all right, mate. Fine. So, we've just talked about players playing at the World Cup, but there's quite a lot up for grabs today. Places for the Scotland squad up for the upcoming Brains Trust. And it's all up for grabs. A couple of spots up for grabs today. Stuart Campbell obviously not qualified in the lead. Big day for Stuart. Big day. Which leads me on nicely for that Brains Trust. If you fancy having a look at some of the new Scotland kit, here's a wee sample. So you certainly might not need a rain jacket in this weather, but it is Scotland, so give it another couple of days and it'll be pouring down from the heavens. But available by order. Message to Stuart Campbell. Could be a wee while until you get one now. We've just put a pretty big order in. But the sooner you let him know, the quicker you might get your stuff. So jackets, mid-layers, polos available. Also goes without saying, Team Scotland's kit has had a nice sponsor this season, which is certainly helping fund the actual squad through Tam's landscaping business. So we really appreciate Tam's support on that. Very kind for him to sponsor that. Gareth Davis. Looks a nice hole, this one. It is. The tee box is challenging. It's slightly on a slope, so the tee shot is key, as we've said already. Fast green. But yeah, nice hole. It was very good for a practice hole, that's for sure. Par 4 start, though. I think if you want to be challenging, you've got to be making a birdie here. But I see Peter Campbell. I see Sean Nolan looking very Godfather-like. But I don't think he's in this group. I think he's way later on because he's shot a nice score yesterday. 7, he says. So this is Alan Kearney, Adam Harvey-Davies, Peter Campbell and Rhys Williams. But one of those is a no-show, and I think that might be Adam Harvey-Davies, I want to say. Oh, no, there is 4. He's up there. There is 4. I'm talking rubbish. So, Adam Harvey-Davies actually went too far right, and he's played a really good shot here using this. This is going to get close to the hole, or relatively close to the hole. Very good shot from there. That is fast, though, as we've seen. And people have been getting caught out when it gets close to the hole. It's been straightening up. But as we said, ideally, where these guys are, is not where you want to be. Try and get it as far down this fairway and into the centre as you can. If you're behind this hump, very challenging from there. Peter Campbell towards the hole. Very quick. Needs this to settle. Should settle in the rough. Yeah, uphill putt at least. It's probably an easier putt than the one that's on the green. Rhys Williams. Oh, this is aggressive. This also needs to settle down. Should settle in the rough. Should settle in the rough. Yep, gives himself an uphill putt. Now this, if this had just travelled another couple of metres, this was going to be pretty nice. He can't get too close to the hole from here, but can give himself a chance of making birdie. Good weight on this. Very good weight on this. It slowed up quite quickly. Gives himself a look. Again, that's fast, but good shot. Very good shot. So, Adam Harvey-Davis from the middle of the green. Oh, you just see my nice big fat hand in the camera. So, we know this is quick. Can he get the read right towards the hole? Has he got it right? Has he got it right? Oh, very good effort. And once again, we've seen that just straightens up that putt right at the end. Terrific effort. Shaved the hole. Very good effort from Adam Harvey-Davies. Wouldn't expect anything less. Rhys Williams. Mr. Wales. Leaves it short, but will tap in that surely for his par. Ball sits down. Darryl Grover says, come on, Alan. We'll see what he does in a minute. Peter Campbell. Big turn on this. Uphill. If you've not seen Peter play before, his putting, short game is phenomenal, but he's just missed that. So he'll have that for his part. Quite rightly going to mark that ball. So, Alan Kearney, 4 birdie. Starts it towards the hole. This does straighten up at the end. So that's the next one we've seen. Just straighten up at that end. When you look at it from down there, it doesn't look like it does that. Nina Jones says, come on our Welsh boys. And our Celtic cousins. Well, absolutely. Got a bit of Welsh in me as well, so come on the Wales. Yep. Taps in. Bogey start, unfortunately, but I'm sure he'll pick that back up. Alan Kearney. Towards the hole. Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Ooh. Unlucky. Peter Campbell. For his par. Good putt from Peter Campbell. Good par start. Well done. 2 pars, 2 bogeys. 2 pars, 2 bogeys. So, good effort. Up to the old first, mate. Quickest way is the back of that tree line and up. So, next tee shot is off. So, we're motoring along quite nicely at the moment. In this group, this is a good tee shot. It's the best tee shot we've seen for a wee while, I think. So this group contains Ed Beaton, Andrew Duffy, Paul McFarlane, and Ayrshire foot golf captain Rory Cassidy qualify for the Scotland team. This is guaranteed to be quite an exciting group. Big personality is there, Rory, so is Duffy. Could be interesting banter going on in this. And on the tee is Ayrshire Open champion Rory Cassidy. He's been very honest to say he really struggled yesterday with his now infamous coloured in Jabulani. I think his kids did it. It's even got a caricature of Fred Flintstone on it, which each to their own, I suppose. But that probably tells you Rory's one of our more vibrant characters on tour. And surprising yesterday. A wee bit surprised about the score they hit yesterday. It was a very tough course though, but very good player. Can use both feet. Did well in the pairs though. Him and Gio finished 3rd. Good points. I think that is a solid effort. So let's have a look at this though. That tee shot there, that is fantastic. If we have a look at this one, these two balls are really, really good shots. That ball there on the green, on the golf green, has a chance of an eagle for me. So we'll make our way to the back of the hole. But that's an excellent tee shot. So if we have a look at that ball has a chance. He's got an angle to have a look at that. So what will he do there? Will he be aggressive? Will he look to get that eagle? And if he's going to live up to James Firth's prediction of Duffy making the comeback, then he's going to need to sink it. Paul McFarlane will win the distance. Other side of the hump. This is very, very quick. This line is going to need to sit down, this ball. So, uphill from there though. Not the end of the world. Uphill putt. Still for birdie. Through the rough though. Do you want that marked? You're nearly there now. Sorry. Full of paper and no what. Good to see Paul McFarlane back on a foot golf course. He's chosen the hardest, probably the hardest course in the UK to come make his comeback. But good fun all round. Ed Beaton. It's in his group at pairs. Played well in spells in the pairs. This is a good weight. This is very good. Very, very good effort, that ball. Good shot. Very good. Yeah, deserved a clap. Rory Cassidy. Good weight, slightly off on the line, but he's going to give himself a good look at birdie for Rory. Doesn't look too chuffed about that. Obviously thinks he's misread it, but giving himself a good chance of making a 3. Birdie starts what you need. Andrew Duffy going for eagle. Is he going to be aggressive? He is going to be aggressive. This is going to tail off to the left. Good weight on this. Gives himself an uphill putt. He's birdie. Good weight on that shot. So Paul McFarlane uphill from here though. It's not the worst place to be. Uphill through the rough for birdie. Goes up the hill. It's not quite got the legs, but we'll tap in from there for his par. And takes his par. Next, Duffy's going to go next for his birdie. Towards the hole. Good aggressive putt from Andrew Duffy. Birdie start. Very good. Gets a clap from the gallery. Ed Beaton. Did he learn from that putt? Is it short base? Is it short base? Unlucky from Ed. Taps in that for his par as well. And here comes Cass for his birdie. Takes his birdie. Good birdie for Rory. Rory, Richard Johnson says hello, Rory. He says he misses you. Andy Sparksy says, boom, I'm assuming that's for Duffy's birdie start. Strong. So, next group coming down. We'll have a look at the tee sheet just now. Next group then is Thomas McMahon, David McDowell, Federico Petrilli, and Kevin O'Donoghue. Groomy, good morning to you as well. All the way down south. Hope it's as nice down there as it is up here. Hopefully see you very soon at the Brains Trust Cup. So I only see the three, unless somebody's ball's gone behind somewhere. So I see Kevin O'Donoghue. I don't see Thomas McMahon, actually. So Tom might have picked up an injury or something, is he? Federico Petrilli is there. And that man there in the white top, local to here, from the area. Home tourney. David McDowell. Hasn't hit it. That's going to be tough from there. Next up, Federico. Bit more aggressive. Good shot this. He's going to give himself a nice look at a birdie. Very good. Very, very good. Gives himself a look at birdie. Good start from Federico. Kevin O'Donoghue. Can he do similar? He's got a better angle into the hole. Starts it a bit more aggressive using the slope. Well, now this will spit this out to the right. A bit of a grimace in the background. That will continue to roll. That's going to be fast, but he's got to look at it. He's got himself a look at a birdie putt. David McDowell for his birdie from here. Tough from there. Try and make par from here, I think. Starts it. Not using the camber. Correct shot. This is very good, this shot. Very good, this shot. Great effort. Good shot. Give himself an uphill putt for his part. And I think it is probably you, Kevin. Just. Might want to stick a marker on that ball. Yep, definitely. Towards the hole. Has he got the read right? Great birdie putt. Well done. Terrific. Good start for Kevin. Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Has he hit it? Oh, just shaves the hole. Unlucky. He'll take his tap in for his bogey. Federico for birdie. Great second shot. Good putt. 2 birdies from that group. Excellent stuff. Good start. So, those guys made that look easy. Very, very easy. And now, the next group in the distance, I can see David McDonald Sr. So, he must be in that group, or I'm hoping he is. Next group up. I'm looking at the wrong tee sheet. So, as I said, plenty of Scotland places up for grabs this weekend.